What's up, people? Afro Blade Master here for some more Dust and Elysian Tale. In the last episode, we started out and we learned some cool abilities, like that thing we just did. And at least with one monster on the screen, it didn't really impact the frame rate too much. I'm just really hoping this won't make like I'm just hoping it just won't make the frame rate tank too hard. Okay, so oh, there's a lot of enemies. You know, with the ability that we got, this one, Dust Storm, like where he's swinging his sword, you're gonna want to have to be careful. Like the first time this happens, you'll like it'll cause the Fidget and Aura to react. But I'm gonna try not to let that happen. But basically, yeah. Ah shit, chain broken. So, like, you see how the screen's getting shaky and Dust is starting to turn red when he's doing this? Like, that's telling you, hey, that's the game's way of telling you, hey, don't hold this for much longer, otherwise you're gonna get hurt. Yeah. Now, a lot of this game is gonna be like us beating up guys, while I marvel over the graphics and how fucking adorable Fidget is. Because seriously, Fidget's the best character in this game, bar none, hands down. Oh wow, that frame rate went down. We just hit Skyrim levels of frame rate drops.
Hey, you just leveled up.
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen through the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
Okay. Now, because of a thing, I am not going to be raising Fidget's power all that much. At least for now, but I will put... Okay, I will put one in attack. But the thing is, like, personally, I prefer to increase health and defense before attack and Fidget, because then, like, we're hitting more guys, getting more bonus experience, and we're leveling up faster. Plus, there are items later that'll just up those for you. Someone jumped back here, there you are. Still a guy over here. Now there is wind here, so we can't get that. Okay, sweet. For a second there, I thought we would have to drop down from somewhere else in order to get there, because there's a drop down here you can do. Oh, it'll bring me here, okay. Y, X, Y, Y. Okay, that's just random every time. And as we saw in the last episode, but I'll say it again, like, if we fuck that up, it won't take away the key. I just use a healing item to boost my health up a bit. Nice. But yeah, there are a lot of enemies in this game, because like this is a platformer beat 'em up. In fact, I actually recently was playing around with some ideas for games that I would make if I ever made one. And one of them was actually would actually be really similar to this game, and I just demonstrated a skill we haven't learned about yet. If you attack, and your attack hits the moment their attack is gonna hit, they cancel each other out, but like it counts as you blocking and parrying them, so they get open to massive damage.
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
Okay, just so we need to go down there, but let's go over here. Okay, never mind. I thought there was something over here, but I guess there isn't. At least not that I can get to yet. Save point. Yeah, every time you jump on one of these, it auto-saves. And it'll also heal you up to up to half HP, not max. Which is nice. Oh. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Yeah. 2 keys. Okay, keys are actually kind of important because there's a side quest in this game that you need a lot of the keys for. Well, a lot of keys for. Because, like, basically there'll be like, these little cages. I won't spoil what's in the cages, but basically you'll need several keys to open the cages. And plus, there's this one area I know about. Like, that I went to in my original playthrough of the game on the 360. And, like, when I was going through it, I ran into this area that was just loaded with treasure chests, but I couldn't open most of them because, like, I didn't have any keys. So I bought a bunch of keys. I'll just do HP this time. So like, I bought a buttload of keys and went back to go back through there again, and I couldn't go back in. The fish says there's a treasure in this area, so we're gonna have to look for that. I can hit me through the wall. That's neat. Aerial dust storms. Okay, now I'll do this. But you can still hurt yourself from that, so you still gotta be careful. But, the interesting thing, if there's an enemy above you, you can use the aerial dust storm to just shoot, like, straight up in the air. Well, usually. Normally, they have to be flying in order for it to actually work. I feel like we just went straight up to the top of the map. Ow. Dang. No, I think it's just telling us how to use healing items. Oh, no, it's telling us how to evade. Oh, I forgot you could do it with the L and R. I just used the right stick. X, Y, Y, B. Okay, this we can't hit. It was fun to bounce off of. Even though it's making the frame rate drop. Oh, there's a tent.
A tent? Is there somebody in there?
Ah, whatever it is, it's got glowing eagle eyes of evil.
A merchant lies in wait. Do not let his appearance frighten you. I sense he only wishes to assist in our journey.
Psh, I wasn't frightened. Just surprised at the, savings. Come on, let's talk to him.
Seriously, Fidget, you are the cutest fucking thing ever, I swear.
I've been expecting you, stranger.
Who are you?
Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
Yes, this is a merchant. We will be seeing this specific guy a lot throughout the game. Okay, we can buy like food items, like healing items. We can buy pendants, rings, and armor, which all increase stats. We can buy augments which are basically like whetstones and stuff, for like basically to try to hone Ara's blade. We could buy keys and items, which like a teleport stone, which is really useful. They basically make it so you can teleport between save points. Revival stones, like we already got one of these from a treasure chest, and these are really useful. When they die, they basically revive you. It's like the fairies from Legend of Zelda. And there are also keys, which are self-explanatory. But we can also go to materials. Now, these, you know, like, if you notice that we've been getting blueprints for items, the materials you need to make the items from the blueprints, which we can't do yet. Okay, but notice he only has like 6, and we have like all this. Like, he will say this later, but if we sell him one of any new material we find, he will stock that material in his shop. So every once in a while we'll get a thing that says shops have restocked, and now like there are all these materials that will get restocked. Okay, now we're not going to be buying anything from him yet. At least at the moment, cuz some of this stuff will actually get as drops, some will get rewards for quests, etc., etc.
Before you leave, might I propose an offer?
That would depend on the offer.
If I may be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead. I, however, can offer assistance. Please, accept this blueprint as a gift. Should you find a blacksmith and the necessary materials, they may be able to craft the item for you. I can offer you materials as well, though I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value. I am not from around here, as I'm sure you've guessed by now. Once you've sold me a new material type, I will be able to restock my store with it. As for your reward, I will pay you a bonus for the first new material you sell me.
Ah, he'll buy them at a high price.
Well, yes. Yes, I will. The materials you've sold me will be quite useful. I'll attempt to restock them as time goes on. I also share my stock with other merchants. With our help, you will save valuable time collecting rarer materials.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my friend.
I think what Fidget said was a reference to... I want to say Resident Evil, but I haven't really played too much Resident Evil, to be honest. I'm not really a big fan of the horror genre in general. Oh, these are very useful. Bomb fruits. Basically, you need to use the dust storm to pull them along. And they'll basically, whenever they touch like these yellow things, they'll... There it goes. That was weird. It took a while. Yeah, they hit the yellow things and they'll blow up. It's very useful. Okay, now there's another thing we actually need to use this on up here, which will not only which will lend us a key and access to a save point, which doesn't seem to be working at the moment. There we go. That was weird. Yeah, like bomb fruits also they also obviously explode on contact with enemies. they're pretty useful to so it's pretty useful to... So like if you think like you won't be able to like beat up the enemies, like, these enemies good enough, it's handy to have one around. It's handy to try to drag one around with you. But like they will explode after a while. Like, sorry if I go quiet during like the longer battles. It's like I'm trying to pay a bit of attention. I'm trying to pay a bit more attention so I don't like die horribly. Okay, now we need to go to the right, but let's go down. Oh, there's a wall we need to get. Okay, I turned colorblind mode on, which is something that honestly all games should have, because there are these like things later on in the game that like are like color specific. Oh crap, what are these guys? I hate these guys. Mostly because they take so much more time to kill. Unless you use a bomb fruit like that. Oh, this is one of those cages I was telling you about.
Quick, get it out!
4 locks. I'll take a wild guess and say we need 4 keys.
And I happen to have 4 keys exactly. And notice that this thing has 6 little notches instead of 4 like the usual one, so we gotta hit the button 6 times. Damn it. Oh hey, it's partly their Super Meat Boy. Okay, wow, this is weird. Okay, yeah, but like you'll like basically these cages have characters from other indie games. Oh, there he is. He's all the way there now. And now this isn't working. There we go. We can't go down there yet because we don't have the ability to go down there yet. This is kind of a Metroidvania beat 'em up, which is actually probably part of the reason I like it, because I love Metroidvania and I love beat 'em ups. Well, I like beat 'em ups. Like, well, I am a huge Bayonetta fan, so I guess you could say I love and Hyrule Warriors, so I guess you could say I love beat 'em ups. Anyway, yeah, this game kind of has elements of both in it. Oh, which actually reminds me of something I said earlier. Oh, wait.
Dust, there's something up there.
Not a problem at all. Stand back. All right, I've got it. Wait, no. Ah.
Having some trouble there?
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't get a good enough grip.
Aw, you're just trying to show off. That's sweet. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's a way to get up there. We'll just come back later.
Yeah, that was basically just them saying, hey, this is kind of Metroidvania-like. But anyway, I hate those guys. But these guys are actually kind of important for both a side quest and an achievement we're going to be trying to get later on. But like, anyway, yeah, like a while back, I was thinking it like I had an idea for my own game.
Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Be on your guard, Dust. I sense a powerful foe ahead of you.
Don't worry, Dust. I'll be behind you every step of the way. Way behind. It's another one of those spiky slime things!
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Much as I pity this corrupted beast, now might be a good time to demonstrate the parry technique. Allow it to strike.
Hey, you dazed it!
Attack and hold the button at the moment of the enemy's strike, and you will parry their attack, opening them up for a counterattack. Timing is crucial, and you must be facing your opponent. And as you can see, a successful parry may also daze your opponent temporarily. Now, put this beast out of its misery.
Okay, so as I was saying, like I had an idea for a game, and after thinking about it for a while, it was like, oh wow, it'd be a lot like Dust.
I see somebody over there.
Ask them if they've got anything to eat.
We're in a bit of a hurry, Fidget. Don't worry, I'll feed you later.
Hey, I'm not a pet! But, I would appreciate that. Thanks.
But yeah, like yeah, I had an idea for a game, and like it was gonna be like a 2D kind of puzzle platforming beat 'em up, and like then I remember my friend reminded me, oh hey, hey Dust is on sale on Steam, and I was like, oh wait, the game I was thinking of is basically going to be Dust with with different characters. Anyway, let's just.
Oh, hello! You surprised me there. Don't get many travelers this far out of town.
Sorry about that. It's nice to finally meet a friendly face. So we're getting closer to the village then?
You mean Aurora Village? Yes, it's just beyond those fields to the east. And I think you might be just in time.
What do you mean?
The monster attacks down there have been getting worse. Right before you showed up, I'd swear I heard somebody shouting.
She's right, Dust. I can hear somebody calling for help further down the path.
Let's get going.
Yes, please hurry. Be careful.
Okay, well, let's see if we can talk to her again.
Please.
Okay, because normally when you talk to people, you can talk to them like 3 or 4 times, and every time you'll get a bit of experience. Anyway, yeah, we're coming up. Oh wow, we are like 7 minutes over. Okay, so next time on Dust and Elysian Tale, we're going to take on a boss. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. This is Afro Blade Master, logging off.